Good evening, welcome to the Paddock for the opening round of the 2023 FIA World Rallycross Championship here at Montalegre in Portugal, the 10th season of World RX, and we were here in Portugal where it all began in 2014. Now, we'd planned to do a bit of a paddock walk. It's absolutely pouring down with rain, but we'll give it a go. Maybe we'll get a bit wet. Liam, the cameraman's got his coat on and I haven't, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. In CE Dealer Team, so CE Dealer Team joined the championship last year. Nicholas Gronholm and Clara Anderson staying in the championship with the same team for another year. Good continuity. All of these teams have got good technical updates. Critically, for the CE Dealer Team, it's very obvious for any of the public in the paddock, they've moved the cooling from the rear of the car to the front. That falls in line with the other cars here. They've got different suspension setup, different bodywork on the front and the rear, lots of changes, and all of the teams did 3 days of testing here in Montalegre last weekend. If we look behind us, further down the paddock, towards where the cars go for pre-grid, there is Yanis Baumanis' team in the bottom corner. Remember, Yanis won the opening round of the FIA European Rallycross Championship in Hungary a few weeks ago. Euro RX1 and Euro RX3 competing this weekend. Pax Joe Donovan was on the podium as well, and Anton Markland in his repaired Ford Fiesta is just the other side of this truck in the set promotion team, having made it back to the podium. It's absolutely hammering down with rain. If you look over to the other side of the paddock there, Liam, you can see the Hansen team. Lots of new branding around the Swedish squad, and that fantastic new livery on their cars, the red, harking back to the Hansen Motorsport era of Kenneth Hansen winning all those FIA European Rallycross Championship titles. 1993 was the first time he used red on a Citroen, won the title in 1994, and then continued to use that colour all the way until he stopped driving. Here's a man we can talk to and stay dry. Nicholas Gronholm. Hello, mate. How's it? We are. How you've shown people your personality now? Oh no. How's it going?
Okay. Yeah.
You had a problem in free practice. So everyone's done free practice already today. You did 8 laps. You had a problem in the second run. What happened?
Yeah, just broke a drive shaft. No, that's it.
But not ideal. Better to get the laps in, but also ideal it happens today and not tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Because we don't actually know what exactly caused it, but yeah, sometimes stuff like this happens. Hopefully not too often, but yeah, I think I have a good feeling in the car. It's not too bad. I hope we have a bit better weather tomorrow, and yeah, I think we can fight.
You've done quite a lot of driving here in the last week, and you've also driven in the wet conditions. This rain is absolutely crazy, and it's come late in the day every day, so it could happen late in the day tomorrow and Sunday. How is it driving this circuit in the wet?
Yeah, we did a few laps. It was fairly difficult, I would say, but we haven't actually had any. We had Riga last year, a bit of damp conditions, but in wet conditions we haven't done many laps, so yeah, it's not so easy now. It's raining really a lot, so hopefully not like this tomorrow, but yeah, you can't trust the forecast. It's been really up and down all week, so yeah.
Thank you, mate. I'd like you to keep talking as much as possible, then we don't have to go outside, but I think we're going to give it a go, Liam, because otherwise people aren't going to get to see anyone. Oh, Clara's here. There's a good excuse. Clara Anderson, I need an excuse not to go outside, so I'll come and chat to you. Of course we want to talk to you anyway. Free practice today, racing or driving in a competitive element rather than testing last week. How was it?
I think the practice was good. We had some technical difficulties only, but otherwise we have a good feeling. It was a good pre-season test for me, so I'm excited.
You talked a lot last year at this circuit about being outside your comfort zone, because this circuit's very different to circuit racing and your neat and tidy driving style. How are you feeling here now?
Yeah, for sure it's still difficult for me. This track is maybe not my strength, but I'm excited to learn. And we saw that I took a big step from last year already, so I'm excited to keep pushing and keep learning as a driver.
We'd like to get to some other teams. What are my chances of staying dry?
Not very big, mate.
Thanks, Clara. Right, I think we will give it a go, Liam. Unless I fall over. We'll go and have a look and see let's just have a look at how bad the rain is to start with. Liam's put his hood up. I don't think that's very fair. The trouble is, I don't know if there's any awnings open. Let's go for it. Running on television. It's like James May. Right, we're gonna have to, here, there's a door open here, mate. Oh, my shoes are soaked. Okay, it's quite noisy in here as well. Listen to the noise of the rain on the roof. We'll just come and have a look here. I don't know if you can still hear me or not because the rain's horrendous. Special One Racing. How good are these liveries? The liveries look absolutely amazing on these Lancia Deltas. They put the bonnet on the car so we can just sneak in. Oh, it's quieter on this side. Let's just go to the back of the car, Liam, and look at this fantastic rear spoiler as well. This team's put so much effort into making this car look like a Group B car, but with the electric feature involved. Liam's feet are getting absolutely soaked by the water running in under the awning. Amazing livery as well. This car went so well in the Nürburgring last year in its debut with Gerland Schuster at the wheel. And now we've got this man, 9-time World Rally Champion, Sebastian Loeb. He was so good in Rallycross before, won in Belgium in 2018, the only man to beat Jan Kristoffersen that year. Can he do more of that the same this year? I think he probably can. Let's have a little look inside Sebastian's office for this season. Different setup, of course. Peugeot Sport with the Hansen team was a massive effort in World RX. This is a little bit of a smaller team, all French effort. Sebastian's brought some of his own guys in here as well, but I think he can do it. He said today he's lacking experience compared to the others. What he meant was he was lacking experience in electric rallycross, but we know how good he is. This yellow sticker here, this is important. This is the only difference between these two cars livery-wise. The Hansens, Timmy Hansen's got a white streak on the front of his Peugeot 208. The CE dealer team cars look pretty similar. The Volkswagens, which are in a tent over there, have got different colour roofs to differentiate between each of the cars. Let's have a little look. There's Gerland Schuster. Let's see if we can grab Gerland. I wonder if he's checking if his... Wow, it's loud in here. Oh, it's easing off a bit, I think, Liam. Gerland.
Hey.
This weather is extraordinary.
Yeah, no, it's Portugal. It's normal. It's always like this here.
You did free practice a little bit earlier. How did that go?
Yeah, it didn't really well for me. You know, my car was really brand new, never rolled before, and we had some issue with the rear brake. So I had to stop on the first run, on the second run, and after we start again, but the rear brake didn't work really well.
Okay.
But now it's going to be okay.
Well, this is noisy. Introduce us. Who is this?
Yeah, that's my boy. He loves cars. He's talking about cars all the time. And that's his first race with me, so I'm pretty excited to show him.
Future world champion.
I hope so.
Good luck this weekend, mate. Thank you, Gerland. Right. KMS is out. Let's go to KMS. Come on, Liam. Oh, my trainers are soaked. Just coming here. Hello, Russell. Sorry, guys. Just squeeze in. Thomas Harmon, haven't seen you for a while, mate. How's it going?
How's it going? All good.
I noticed you're not running around in the rain. Normally it's you doing the stupid stuff, not me.
Yeah, it's you two.
Thank you. So let's just come in here.
You're not welcome here. You're welcome, Stan.
Not welcome. Gustav Bergström. You're one of the drivers that drove in the wettest of the conditions last weekend in the test. What's it like driving around here when it's raining like this?
It's fun, but it's hard. It's super hard to drive. The gravel section is so slippery when it's this much water, and out of turn one it's a flood going down because it's a bit of banking. So yeah, the car just moves.
Watching you in free practice, you were absolutely sending it into turn 7 at the in the long gravel corner. How much are you enjoying driving the car with the new setup and the new software?
I love it. The car is amazing to drive now with the new software and everything. And the gravel section here just makes it even better.
Thank you, Gustav. Good luck this weekend. So if we come in here and have a look behind, this is Ole Christian Weber's Volkswagen on the setup patch. So they're just checking the geometry of the car, doing the corner weights. Lots and lots of time and effort have gone into all of these cars. So these teams have been here all week since the test, but they've worked every single day. New front bumper on the Volkswagen for this year. That's carried across all three of the cars. Interestingly, all of the drivers that drove last year are driving the same chassis that they did. Well, they're driving the same chassis this season as they did last year. Liam's just scooting between the cars because we will get in trouble if we film any of the details, because all of these teams put so much massive investment and effort into getting everything absolutely right on these machines. Here's Johan Kristoffersen. Let's try and speak to the world champion. If you looked on World RX's Instagram and mine last night, he was on the roof getting the water off. Johan Kristoffersen, last night you were on the roof bucketing the water off, now you're sweeping it off the floor. Jobs of a 5-time world champion.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to show you a picture from yesterday. This is how it looked inside the tent. It was quite a bit of water there. We were 5 guys trying to get the water out from the, what is it called, sheet cover roof.
Yeah, the sheet.
Yeah, but we couldn't get it. So then I had to jump on top, and it was a little bit panic before we got the water away.
This is family team things, isn't it? You need to do everything.
You know, it's when you stay on track. All the guys leave for the hotel and they leave everything open because but Johan stays in the track, so he will fix it. So that's the minus, but it's nice to sleep 15 minutes longer in the morning.
And to be fair, you did fix it, so they were right.
Exactly, yeah, I did. So next time I'm going to leave it.
I know you're not. Thank you, Johan. Good luck this weekend. We'll leave Johan Kristoffersen to keep sweeping up the water. I need to go and dry my trainers, although I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Make sure to watch RX Plus all weekend. It's a single header this weekend. 2 heats tomorrow, 2 heats on Sunday, semi-final and final. RX3 in your RX and RX1 as well. It's absolutely pouring down. We'll see you this weekend.